View President Donald Trump's first 100 days in office. According to him, it's been a huge success.
He spoke in Warren, Michigan, a critical state for him to win in the election, but one that's also been impacted by tariffs because of the auto industry. Right before heading there, he eased some tariffs on car makers, cutting 25% tax on steel, aluminum, and other critical materials. The president says it is just the start of his sweeping plan to revamp the country.
And we're here tonight in the heartland of our nation to celebrate the most successful first 100 days of any administration in the history of our country, and that's according to many, many people. This is the best, they say, 100-day start of any president in history, and everyone is saying it. We've just gotten started. You haven't even seen anything yet. It's all just kicking in.
Part of his plan, revamp FEMA. But a question I think we all have this morning is, what exactly are those changes?
Yeah, and Wake News anchor Claire Galt got an exclusive invite to Washington, D.C. and is the only reporter from Florida there. So she spoke to several leaders in our nation's capital, including Congressman Mario Diaz-Balart, asking what is the impact of this FEMA revamp?
Critics fear we could find out the next time a disaster strikes. In Southwest Florida, we know all too well, our local governments cannot bear the burden of storm recovery without help from the federal government. But Congressman Mario Diaz-Balart told me this is a good thing. FEMA needs a revamp.
FEMA has become a huge bureaucracy. They do some essential things, obviously, but they're also slow and burdensome, and President Trump does not accept slow or burdensome. And so he's trying to see some serious reforms, some real reforms. He's gotten some great people to look at how to reform FEMA. Again, the federal government has a role to play, but it's ridiculous to be slow, to be burdensome, to be fat and heavy.
You don't think any cuts would impact our disaster recovery?
No. And now here's what I keep telling people: when you go this aggressive, this fast, as President Trump is doing, which he's needed to do, there are going to be mistakes made, but those can be fixed, those can be tweaked, and so. This is a president who's not willing to accept the bloated bureaucracy that has been out of control for many years. And so he's going very aggressive, very fast. This is only 100 days. Look at what he's done. And yes, are we going to continue to have to tweak, to change, to improve? Of course. But it's important to let the American people know, and more importantly, the bureaucracy in Washington know that the days of bloated big government being acceptable are over.
Just last night, President Donald Trump named a new FEMA Review Council. A number of cabinet members sit on it. So does the director of Florida's Division of Emergency Management, Kevin Guthrie. Right now, I'm working to talk with Guthrie to see what his role will be like and what the goals of this new council are. I'm at the White House. Claire Galt, Wink News.
So what is next for the White House and President Donald Trump's plan? Well, all new in our 6 a.m. hour, Wink News anchor Claire Galt speaks with leaders in our nation's capital, asking how they feel about the start of President Donald Trump's second term and what we can expect to see in the next coming months.